All right. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. David here with another live stream from the office. I hope you guys are all having a great morning. We're going to get this live stream rolling as you guys all come streaming in. Oh, we got ads popping up. That's a good sign. Okay, we're going to get rolling into this, guys. I really want to welcome you all to the channel. First of all, it's a beautiful dark morning here in California. First of all, I want to congratulate Tim, stay-at-home dad here. He is the winner from yesterday's challenge, and that's going to actually be what we're going to be jumping into in the beginning of this video, which I wanted to cover yesterday, but I figured it would have been important for everybody to have the opportunity to look at the numbers without being influenced into what the companies actually were. So let's take a look here, guys, at the actual numbers. If you look at this number 2 spot, you could see that Amazon, the company, first of all, if you're replaying this, I really do appreciate it, guys. Zero, yeah, it's true, definitely, definitely. Vincent Wilson II, you are right. Zero XRP will be life ending in a few years, financially, so to speak, not physically. Look at the numbers. I think most of us knew that number 7 was going to be Bitcoin. I think we all knew that Bitcoin having a 317,000 times return from inception is probably gonna go down as the greatest investment of all time. From that point to where it got, I can't necessarily see something that existed before that rivaled it. And that being said, this is very, very important, guys. Once we start to work out the numbers, and then once we get into the $10,000 portfolio, and that we see we would have turned, if you invested into Facebook from their IPO, you would have turned 10,000 into 57,000. Okay. And the numbers go on, and it gets a little crazy once you start to really look at the profit, and then you get down to 7 again with the Bitcoin. You would have turned your $10,000 into $3,177,000,000, which is an unbelievable factor. But at the same time, take it to account, the market went down 80%. So if you were one of those people that happened to sell your Bitcoin at the top, which it's impossible unless you're Satoshi Nakamoto himself, who has 1 million Bitcoin in a wallet that is maybe not going to be touched for a long time. We don't know if Satoshi's sitting in the back. There's a lot of speculation about who Satoshi Nakamoto is. Some people say that the government created Bitcoin. Some people say that Craig Wright is claiming to be the original Satoshi Nakamoto. And I don't know, Benoit7, what is going on? How are you? Sen, it's good to see you. President Vincent Wilson. If you guys are here, drop a comment. Let me know you're here. That's the only way I know you're in the chat, is if you guys drop a comment. So definitely say what's up. Let me know what coin you have, how you're feeling this morning, where you're at, what time is it. What are you guys doing right now? Are you driving to work? Are you laying in bed about to go to sleep? I really do appreciate you guys joining. I didn't put in all of the names here, but I did put it here. The intrinsic. It looks like we're offline. Are we offline? Are we back on? Back on, back off. I don't know. Someone let me know if the stream's going. Let's get a check here to see if the way that public companies get released out onto the market. And I've said this before. I've done this many times, guys, where I've known that a company, like, okay, during Tesla's IPO, I remember this specifically. I remember specifically, guys, that Tesla came out, and I was contacting the core people in my group, telling them we need to get access to Tesla. We need to buy in this IPO, get access to this ground level price, because I know that it's going to go up. Tesla IPO'd, the price went up massively, but we couldn't get in on that ground floor. The benefit is here is that we're not the earliest movers in Bitcoin, like we see here. Bitcoin is up 317,000x. Bitcoin came onto the market at, I think, 6 cents. Now, if I'm wrong about that, somebody correct me. But like I said, if you invested $10,000 into Bitcoin, you would have made $3 billion. So the question is, do you want to be part of the potential future billionaires club? And are you one of these people who is 2 years from retirement, okay, like XRP Geo was telling us yesterday. Or if you're one of our friends, Jeff, who can't see the screen right and has to print it onto full pages so that he can read it with his glasses on. That's the question is where are you at in this market? What is your objective here? Are you just here to watch the videos? Are you just here to learn a little bit of information? Are you just here to invest every single dollar and every single minute that you have to cryptocurrency or to traditional investing? Is everything that you have tied up in one system or the other? Is all of your money in cash under your bed? You cannot have this be your single outlet of income or interest. You have to have your avenues open, your outlets ready to be exposed to differing ideas. And we got a question here. It says, did I see the Economist cover page from 1987? It says, I think they're the real creators of the whole thing. Now, we did a video a couple of days ago about that cover specifically. And Rachel Lee, if you follow her on Twitter, and we could jump in here, we got our Twitters open. Oops, what did I click? Love for crypto. We love crypto. Rachel Lee had a tweet here, and the tweet was in regards, not the tweet, but her thumbnail. Let's see if she always posts things. She's got to have a thing here somewhere, I'm sure. And you guys can freeze frame this if you want later on, just to take a good look at what's going on in the market. We'll try and get a look into this later. But no, we did cover that. We took a look, and her thumbnail right here was the cover. And so I did like a deeper dive into the Economist cover, which, yeah, like we said, they were predicting all of the currencies that the Phoenix was standing on top of. And somebody like Jeff, who was an investor possibly in 1987. I was only 2 years old at the time, or a year and a half. Now, I couldn't have possibly had any type. A lot of the people that are in this stream that watch these videos are old enough to know what happened. Unfortunately, nobody really does, because we're not really tuned to pay attention to things that happen in the financial world. We are very much indoctrinated into our own lives and our own families and our own situations. Let's see what Jeff's saying here. It's hard to get IPOs at the initial price. It's more realistic to get the opening price, which many times is a lot higher than the people fortunate enough to get in at the IPO price. Correct. That's exactly what we just said, which is that it's almost impossible. Like, I went to people that I know have money, that I know trade stocks, and I said, we need to get in. You need to find me a way to get into this. And it's so difficult to be one of those. Now, we're talking about and I guess it's the same for ICOs. If you think about an initial coin offering, for that matter, an initial coin offering, whether or not it's going to be launched through Binance or whatever, Binance doesn't really do initial coin offerings. I mean, ICOs really come from the project. The project goes organic, and they start selling their ICO through their site, through their own platform. And that is kind of like the IPOs. The IPOs, they go out to larger investors. They go out to fund managers that have access to divvying up those larger portions of that stock in the beginning, just to give it instantaneous liquidity. You have to have liquidity in your market in order to make the market solvent. Sorry, my nose really itches this morning. I don't know why. And no, not for that reason, you crazy guys. Anyway, so this is going to be something here, guys. There's many articles this morning, and it's sad, but it's exciting at the same time. Okay, let's see what we got. Adrian A, XRP, weed stocks, and properties are my picks. It's a good choice. I mean, weed stocks through conventional markets are seeing astronomical gains. Like I said, I had brought up Primerica and that company the other day, and a lot of the people that I know that work for them are investing in marijuana companies, and a lot of the marijuana companies that exist on the blockchain, they've done pretty well so far. And I know that at least for the industry in California, it's been, at least when I was a younger kid, it was really difficult for the owners of these marijuana shops to have access to appropriate banking systems, if you know what I mean. It's like they don't necessarily have the availability to take their lump sums of cash that come from their marijuana business and drop it off at their Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo or Chase or Bank of America have not necessarily been open or forthcoming with rules and regulations in regards to how they're going to treat marijuana bank accounts once they're in. So these pot shops that have been transferring their money onto the blockchain, or pot shops that are actually starting to, like we see here, create their own coins or create their own ecosystems. I mean, imagine if the largest pot shop in California, which I believe is in San Francisco, was to fully adopt the blockchain and fully create a coin that existed within their ecosystem. All of their patients, all of their recreational users, everybody, in order to purchase this product, had to participate through their ecosystem. And it's one of the things that I like to discuss sometimes with my friends that I sit down and have conversations with. This is really about the potential future adoption. It isn't necessarily just in. Good morning, Theo. Good morning, guys. Honestly, thank you all for joining the video this morning. Thank you guys for all of your interaction, the shares, the likes, the love. You guys really are the most important thing in this community. I've told you many, many times. Let's see what we got going on here in the comments. Invested, but have hands in other places too. Not necessarily all in crypto. Very good, Bill. I mean, it is very important to be diversified in your investments. Benoit7, if XRP does hit crazy highs in a couple years, what are people doing? Holding, selling, investing into something else? I would look into real estate personally. I'd like to hear others' exit strategies. Great question, Benoit. That's honestly a great question. I really do appreciate you giving us that one. Real estate is an amazing asset to hold. Let's say that you know somebody like my sister who recently purchased a house. If you're purchasing, and I've had many discussions with my sister and people in my family who, let's say, either own a property outright or have a heavy mortgage on a property and a job that isn't necessarily recession or depression proof. Those are the conversations you need to have in regards to your mortgages and your properties. If you have a mortgage, a heavy mortgage on a house, and we go into an economic downturn and your mortgage is going to stay the same, or you have a balloon rate that is going to explode your payments over the course of time, but your income is going to be either going down or stagnating, or the cost of goods and services or hyperinflation or whatever's going to happen. Young Jizzle, what's going on? And you got to hedge it up, Playboy. That's right, Bill. First of all, guys, share this video out. Let them know we're live. Let them know that another ripple effect is not going to let you down. I do try to go to sleep early and wake up early so that we can get this news coming out to you quick. And I know that I ramble, but I really do appreciate it. Let's see what Theo's. XRP Ninja Warrior, good morning. From Thailand, I believe. Bitcoin is Satoshi's failing experiment. XRP is his solution. I know I heard that theory the other day, that the same, I don't even remember what the theory was, but it was something in regards to that. Let's see what we got going on here from Theo. Theo Klez. If you hold EOS, you got airdropped seed tokens from Parcel, which is supply chain and management for marijuana, being released on the EOS blockchain. That's what we're saying. It's an inevitable downriver flow. Okay, if you could like imagine that, just look at really Bitcoin as the top of the peak. Okay, but the top of the peak is not the base of the mountain. And if the top of the peak is melting away, if the usage, okay, so a lot of people are going to say that the usage from Lightning Network is expanding and they're up to 6,000. I mean, it's, you know, why am I on CoinMarketCap? I'm glad you brought that up. Big Earn. Great question. The reason why we're on CoinMarketCap is because of this article right here. Ethereum has shot past Ripple XRP in the cryptocurrency ranking. I don't even want to dig into this bigger, and let's go with a little smile. But this is why. And I've told you guys this before. All 28 of you, you should know this by now. And you see here that we have our crypto. I'm sure some of you guys were upset that we didn't have our typical cryptocurrency heat map up this morning. But we're going to get to it. I think that the comparison that we're going to draw right now to how much misinformation is out there in regards to this cryptocurrency space and how important adoption is. This is Simi.G. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Please do subscribe, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet. If you haven't had an opportunity to share this video or start a piece of this conversation down below. Start an argument. If you guys have a question, if you're not sure about something, start the conversation down below. XRP Ninja Warrior. I never saw that theory anywhere. I just made it up based on everything I see. Go ahead. You know what? And that's the thing, is you guys are now starting to do enough research and be... You guys are you guys have leveled up enough in this chain that you're starting to really be able to see through all of the hocus pocus that's already in front of you. But this is why we got this article open. This is why we got CoinMarketCap open, because of the misinformation. Because if you open up your Yahoo Finance, now ask yourself this question. Who has more money? People that are going to be checking Yahoo Finance or people that are going to be checking CoinMarketCap.com. Sounds like some scammy internet company that came out in 1996 that's just full of crap and putting out information that is really directing people in the direction they want. And who is it that brought this up? And I've never done this before, but I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here and check this out. This is something that I learned from Digital Asset Investor, who's one of the kings in this space. They don't accept donations in XRP. Let me ask you this question. If you were a company that was doing business, would you or would you not want to accept the 1, the 2, and the number 3 position assets that exchange through your company? The third thing they list on their site, guys, to the top, is XRP. Why would they even have a site listing things that they wouldn't be willing to take a donation from? That's really something confusing that I've never taken a deep dive into, about how they come up with the rankings if they're not even going to qualify everything on the same level. If they're not even, I mean, okay, I know, understand, take with a grain of salt that Bitcoin and Ethereum have been deemed non-securities by the United States government. But Bitcoin Cash? No, Bitcoin Cash hasn't been deemed as a non-security. So why would they accept Bitcoin Cash? What in the heck is going on here? Why are they such a fraud? But like I said, you get here and you can instantly see, guys, Bitcoin Cash is garbage. Honestly, it's true. Hey, Borislav, good morning. Let's see, Bill, what'd you say? Forbes Crypto is another market to check. Exactly. I've actually had trouble finding that, and I'm not too savvy. But Crypto Compare also. Borislav, to the moon. Exactly. Theo, Ethereum announced the new release date for the update. Maybe that's why it passed XRP on CoinMarketCap for now. Interesting theory. And I don't remember if I put it in the title of this video, but I believe that XRP is more comfortable in third place. If you really think about it, not in third place in regards to like a tournament. I was a wrestler in high school. Not in regard, I would never take third place in a tournament, okay? I was the city champion in 2002, CIF. So that's something that you guys have to be able to understand, is that XRP holding the third place spot, even though it doesn't really hold third place, is really important, guys, because it would be like if you were going to go on a hike in the woods, okay? You're going to go out camping in the woods, and you take your mom and your sister and you. In what position in that line would you want to be? And I'm putting myself as XRP. Where in that line would I want to be? I don't necessarily think that I would want to be in the front. I don't think that me leading the way would be important. I think that me holding up the rear would be the most important thing. Me being able to see everything that's going on in front of us. Me being able to step up from the rear to protect the volatile and the precious assets at the front. I think that's really one of the most important things that we can really take from the differentiation in these two market caps, is that when you look at this is that comfort zone. When you look at that, you can obviously see XRP is not going anywhere, okay? For Litecoin at this point to pass XRP, that would be intense. That would be intense, and it would hopefully be exciting if it did happen. especially for Litecoin investors. And at that point, hopefully the market itself would be going up. Hopefully at that point, there would be such excitement and exuberance in the market. Let's see what's going on here. Wade Whitaker, my brother bought all his Bitcoin back in the day for $13. Holy goodness. That's a lot. That's a lot of profit. Hang on one second, guys. I'm going to step out, grab a cup of water really quick. I'll be back in just a sec. No cup needed. No cup needed. We got bottles. The bottles are popping, guys. All right. Let's do it, guys. Let's get this going. Yeah, like Theo said, Bitcoin Cash is garbage. Big earn again. Satoshi owns CoinMarketCap. That's funny. Am I open to discussing my holdings in my portfolio? I hold nothing else other than XRP. At this exact point, I hold nothing other than XRP. And I've kind of brought this up to you guys before, that I ran into some hiccups financially where a lot of my holdings had to be depleted. And the bag that I had, the bag that I was very blessed to be able to buy at the time and at the price point that I was able to buy it at, it had to go away. And I, at this point, am attempting to figure out how to rebuild the stacks back to a place that they once were. And I'm going to just kind of be frank here that a lot of us can spend so much time blaming our bosses or our brothers or our wives or our cousins or a YouTuber that said something that you disagree with for the things that go wrong, for the reasons that we feel negative or whatever. And honestly, guys, it all derives from within you. If you as the person, I'm going to get off of CoinMarketCap. If you as the person, guys, allow an external influence to affect you personally, make you lose sleep, make you not be able to focus on earning a living or protecting your assets or protecting your family or being a participating member of society, then you're going to have to take a step back or away from those things, because you need to really take that step and focus on you and understand that you have the ability and the availability of having peace and pride through everything that you do. You don't have to allow the breakup of a girlfriend or the downfall of the market or some outside influence to affect your internal structure. Think of your internal structure as a perfect working ecosystem. You have to protect this ecosystem. You cannot focus too much on the ecosystem of others, because then your own personal health or happiness will be affected, and that is not good in the long run. All right, guys, let's jump a little bit into the news. 24 minutes in. I'm going to try and keep this short just for all the people that are going to be replaying this later. One of the largest banks in the Philippines launches cryptocurrency ATM. Cryptocurrency ATMs are very important and exciting as we move forward, guys. I told you guys that I drive past, and I didn't even realize it, but I drive past a Bitcoin ATM every single morning at this gas station that I need to drive past to get to work. And I stopped in one day, and the lady told me that people drive from an hour or 2 hours away to come to this Bitcoin ATM. That just means, A, that we haven't educated enough people on the fact that you can purchase these things from the comforts of their own home. And I actually know of a story of a guy who personally has a Bitcoin ATM in their apartment. Now, for what reason, I don't know. There could be major speculation onto why you would need a Bitcoin ATM in your apartment, and whether or not you'd be having an armored truck pick it up from your house, come get the cash that you're putting in. And I mean, yeah, sure. If you really think about it from that perspective, a drug dealer could really utilize a Bitcoin ATM in their house. But they would have to have a contract with Branks or somebody to come and get all that cash from the ATM, or they would have to be willing to take that cash to wherever it goes to. Where does the cash go to? I mean, it doesn't just vanish inside the machine. So what happens once it goes in there? Again, Ethereum is past XRP. Really, CoinMarketCap is the one that that they're referencing, and it's kind of weird that oh, it's Billy. Oh, don't be a Billy. Jungle. Somebody let Jungle know that I think his friend Billy needs to cut this out. His friend Billy, we get it. You were a Billy. Stop being a Billy, dude. This guy Billy just comes out with these articles. I'm telling you. Woof. Anyway, somebody go find Billy on Twitter, okay? Let him know that he needs to get on board, okay? He needs to get on board. This dude's a knucklehead. No, for real. He's a knucklehead. And I normally only call children and animals knuckleheads. But Ripple's Finablers Ripple Finablers UAE, United Arab Emirates Exchange, to go live with cross-border payment service using RippleNet. Very important, guys. Look at that building. This is very exciting. Ripple has been busy building partnerships and capturing global markets one step at a time. Finablers UAE Exchange and Unimani, I don't know, who had partnered. I felt like Tony right there from Thinking Crypto for a second. You just like kind of space out. Sometimes things vanish, guys. Oh, I'm losing track of the chat here. What's going on? I mean, you guys are going crazy down here in the chat. Okay, calm down. I got to be able to keep up. Okay. People get some KuCoin from 20 pounds down to 32. How do you say that? 32 cents of a pound? No, 32 pence. I think it's called 32 pence. Expiry comes first for me, so I'm holding my bag. Soon KuCoin will update to 2.0 and will go up. Very interesting. Coin Bill, here we go, talking about Forbes again. Definitely, we got to get onto Forbes. We got to get onto Yahoo. These are the ones that you need to start following because they give you the real information. Forbes has a Twitter also. Why is the price manipulated? Nikki, welcome very much, Nikki. First of all, if you're one of the ladies out there in crypto land, if you're one of the 43 in here watching right now and you're one of the ladies that follow this channel, definitely drop a comment like right now and let the guys come out and support you. I mean, let the guys feel chivalrous like normal guys. Let them tell you how amazing you are and how important you are to this space, because you guys really are. The ladies in this space are extremely important, and it's very exciting to hear the comments and some of the educated things that not only some of the content creators are giving us, like XRP Rainmaker, but some of the commenters like Teresa and Nikki and Cosmic, and I mean, we've got so many, and Spanish Fly. Honestly, there is literally a ton of really educated women on this channel, and I really do appreciate you guys taking your time and learning about this space. Thank you guys so much. Let's see. KuCoin, 32 cents. Yes, very good price. Yeah. Let's see. Theo again. I got back into crypto because of a breakup with a girlfriend. Actually, interesting. I'll thank her once we're on the moon. You should actually be thanking her now, because if you broke up with her, that means that things weren't going in the right direction, or if she broke up with you, things weren't going in the right direction. So you should already be thanking her, because obviously there was things that were happening in that situation that were pushing you away from being able to focus. That's the thing that I just said. If you allow an external influence to internally affect you and prevent you, then that thing needs to be removed from your life. You need to cut it off like a wart, like a sore thumb. You need to be willing to remove things that don't jive with your flow, that don't kind of match up. Good morning, Teresa. This is what I'm talking about. We have boss ladies on this channel. Wade, let's see, XRP is responding to Wade. Pretty sure you could send it to any address and tag it if you have to. I'm already into real estate for about 5 years. Good. I don't know what market you're in. I'm not sure if you're in America or if you're in Europe, Vincent Wilson, but it's definitely good to be into real estate as long as you can have your mortgage paid off. And that's what I was saying. If you're buying at the top, I get distracted sometimes, guys. And I'm glad that Teresa's here, because Teresa's a homeowner, I believe. And it's really important for us to focus on this as we move forward, guys. Just open up a chart of real estate values since 2007, okay? See what's been going on in the real estate markets since then. then you can realize why companies like Proppy and all of them coming around now, coming around to be these entities that are going to help people transition their real estate sales onto the blockchain, why they're so important to us, okay? Teresa was a homeowner, but not anymore. I hope you did not lose your home to foreclosure, but if you did, I completely understand. I mean, this is what we're saying. And I mean, if it was due to foreclosure or due to inability to pay your mortgage or bills or whatever it was, that's the thing that we need to understand is going to potentially happen for, unfortunately, people that are buying a house now. You're at the top of a real estate market. Canada, Los Angeles, Japan, China, I mean, Israel. These places are having, she sold it in profit, thank goodness. Then you're going to be on the better side of this, because if you were able to take your profit out to resale and then you're rolling your profit into a safer haven asset, then you've protected yourself. Because people in my own personal circle, like one of the guys that is my mentor, Jeff, his parents own a beautiful house on south of one of the streets here. It's a nice house. It's an older house, and they're never going to sell it. Same with a lot of the people in my family. They're never going to sell some of the houses that they have, but they own a lot of houses on mortgage. The question is going to be, what happens if most of your mortgages, you don't have a majority of the mortgage paid off by time the recession or economy starts to change? Emery's back. Let's see what Emery's saying. Oh, that's interesting. I got both the chats popped up here. And it's like one of them's lagged. But let's see what Emery's saying. Look, honestly, it's gonna be very interesting, guys. You got to get out of some of these mortgages. If you're one of these people that's inundated with properties, everybody, honestly, congratulate Teresa right now. Please, let's just take a moment. Let's take a moment to realize that I personally can't even get someone in my own family to realize what I'm saying or to see what I'm saying and to like see the writing on the wall. And there is definitely things happening behind the scenes that are not going to be exciting for some traditional investors coming forward, like my friend Jeff. And I'll reference it, and I'm making this video very personal, but I have a feeling like eventually this is just going to get really personal. Eventually this is going to get as close as we can get. This is going to be it. This is all we have is each other, you know. We only have our availability and availability to connect to each other. But like I brought up with Jeff, it doesn't take doomsday or Armageddon or apocalypse to create this next system. It's not going to take the full-on reverting of the stock market to zero and then cryptocurrency back to $1 million of Bitcoin. That's not what it's going to take. It can be a harmonious transition. It can literally be something special. Move into the last couple articles here. Binance Coin. Yes, guys, Binance Coin is very popping right now. It's up a lot. It is really up a lot. If you guys are one of those people that use your Binance Coin to transfer in between other coins to get your discount on your fees, congratulations to you, because you are seeing a very nice profit. Not only are you saving money on your fees, but your Binance Coin itself is going up a tremendous amount. And this article is titled "The Day the Bulls Were Waiting For, and Litecoin Leads the Way." Hands up, who saw that coming? No. I did not. Did you guys look? Did you guys see? Where's Litecoin on here? Where's LTC? Do they even have it? There it is, right there. Oh, I scrolled down too far. Nobody saw this coming, guys. Okay, sorry. So no, we did not. Hands up. Who saw this coming? No, we didn't. Me either. After a drab week of price action and underlying negative tone to the market, Friday's price action came as a surprise to all. And sun dry. I don't know what that means. Just waking up to a sea of green. Love those terms, sea of green. It's very, 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 very reassuring. With most major coins higher by 2 to 3%, led rather surprisingly by Litecoin, which was up over 12%. Would have been a welcome sight. And it was a welcome sight. Litecoin has been working on the implementation of both confidential transactions and Mimblewimble transactions, both of which are privacy-based features enabling the users to send and receive payments without revealing their identities. Because less data is used, the capacity of the Litecoin network is increased while augmenting client privacy. Clearly, these advancements are now being reflected in the price, but that's only half of Friday's story. One headline on the new SolidX/Van Eck ETF application had the market surging even higher. Apparently, an extra hardcore 30 pages have been added based on regulatory feedback and input from other market participants. Bitcoin jumps 300 up to 3710. Ethereum powers through the pivot area around $112 up to $121. Litecoin, having already rallied from $33 to $38, extends those gains to touch 47. As the weekend comes to an end, we are seeing a slight drift back from the market's best levels, but regardless, this could prove to be a pivotal moment for the crypto market in 2019. Oh my goodness, guys. We went through that whole article and they didn't mention XRP once. I love that. It's just like we say sometimes with the fact that I don't believe the government is ever gonna say the word XRP or Ripple ever. You're never gonna hear it, guys. I mean, I'm not willing to bet on it, but I might be willing to bet on it, you know. And in never, I mean up until the point when it is just Mainer than Maine. You know, and when I say never, I mean you're not going to see it, guys. There's not going to be a day before this thing all gets hashed out that they come out and say XRP is not a security. That they come out and say Ripple, the company, is owned by a portion by the government, or the government is going to buy them. This is not going to happen, guys. They are going to loose lips sink ships. That's one quote that I've taken with me for a long time. Loose effing loose lips sink ships, guys. Which means the government is going to be very tight-lipped on what's really going on. The information that they give you is the information that they want you to hear. You have to go find the information that they're hiding from you. Which is why it's very comfortable and comforting for me to say that the veil has already been pulled back. My veil has been pulled back. I'm not going to be blindly walking through this journey anymore. And thank God that I, for my family, have taken that step. Unfortunately, in my family, I am the lowest on the totem pole. And all I can do is offer my inspiration and my insight to those around me, especially those in my group, that I believe will be able to take advantage of these benefits that I see coming in ways that I will never be able to do, at least right now at this current crossroad. Okay, last article we got pulled up here, which is a good one. SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce confirms guidance on crypto token is coming. This is a great article, guys, by Yogita Khatri. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, plans to clarify when security laws might apply to crypto token sales, an official said Friday. And something recently came out, guys, that they were saying, I didn't do any research on this document, and maybe I'll try and get into it a little bit later, but they were talking about, you guys be sure to click those ads, be sure to click a like, be sure to subscribe this. Again, the more ad revenue that we get from this channel and the more the advertisers hear you guys telling them that cryptocurrency is the way to go, the more rich we're all going to be, the faster. I'm telling you, if you click the skip ad thing, every time you click it on mine or Jungle's or whatever, it's a problem. You got to start clicking them. You got to let these advertisers know that cryptocurrency is the bosses, is the future bosses. We are the future millionaires, guys. Let's see, Theo. At first I was curious about crypto, and then let's see what we got going on here. I mean, you know what? I appreciate that. I like getting up and doing the 6 a.m. stream. I mean, I think about it in the sense of I know where I'm at, you know, and I don't necessarily know where you guys are all at. 40 of you guys watching right now, 42 of you, 44, 50. Where are you guys at? Where in the world do you guys live? What time is it? I mean, tell me what you're doing exactly at this current crossroad in your day, in your life. What's going on? Just start a fun conversation down below. Anyway, so yeah, the document came out saying that they had given some kind of clarity where if the token was being used in an ecosystem, that it wouldn't be considered a security, that it would be considered a whatever. Like I said, I didn't. That's good, man. We got people all over the place. India, Chicago, Vegas, getting ready for work. Italy, working. Raleigh, North Carolina. UK, trucker. Cali to North Carolina. Dude, that I did Cali to North Carolina. I love that, dude. 352 for Borislav. What are my thoughts on what? What are my thoughts on what? XRP and Interledger Protocol relationship. Honestly, I believe that XRP is the future, guys. I really do. PA, what is that? PA, Pennsylvania and Virginia? Huh. I gotta get up on my... I think I gotta get up on my... my state breakdowns here, guys. 200 characters is not enough. My life has been captures of roller coaster rides. Chapters of roller coaster rides. Yeah, it's true. Honestly, mine too, guys. It really has. About to go to work. Good. Welcome. I'm watching someone from the past. I just started a Teespring store to make side money, as well as still working 2 jobs. Hopefully it takes off. I did design a sick-ass XRP design, but I haven't dropped it yet. Alabama? Slap out Alabama. Maryland. Nice. You are the man. And you know what? Thank you. Dan, you are the man. I really appreciate that. San Diego, California. Making a little gadget to hold my money. Sorry. Let me start that over. Sometimes I get a little carried away. Ernesto Duarte. Welcome. I'm from San Diego, California. Making a little gadget to hold my honey straw. Getting the morning rips in ritual. Nice. California, Bill, thank you for joining in from California. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you guys that are joining in from a place that's earlier. I'm hoping some people from Hawaii jump in. I think Hawaii is before us. So if you guys are in, haven't told me where you're at. And again, we already knew that XRP Ninja Warrior is holding it down for us in Thailand. Really, thank you. Ernesto, thank you so much, honestly, for joining in from San Diego. I used to come up to Carlsbad. We have a person on the channel that is now, it seems like, only compartmentalized to being one of my subscribers who I don't talk to anymore. But BK, New York, Brooklyn, nice. Romania, listening on the way to my family, driving 100 kilometers. What in the heck? That's far. 100 kilometers. You guys make me want to do this longer. Again, I really do appreciate all of the interaction, guys. If you're one of the people that just told us, and Emery, I'm busy stalking my next girlfriend. Nice. Maybe it's one of the girls that's commenting in here. So you guys might have a future boyfriend. Oh, Emery, you're the one that got married to stay-at-home dad last time. Nice. Welcome back. Stay-at-home dad's not here. Where's Tim at? Tim's the one that won the challenge, guys. Can we find Tim's comment? Yeah, we probably could. Let's go find Tim's comment, because Tim won the challenge. Let's go find Tim's comment, because Tim won. Oh, what? No. See, I'm going too fast. I lose my mind sometimes, guys. No sound. There he is. There's his comment. Okay. So, again, Tim got it right. And, obviously, guys, I believe that any person that joined in yesterday for the choices and for this whole thing, you had an opportunity to win 30 bucks. Tim won it, and he wants Dentacoin, so we're going to be sending Tim some Dentacoin today. Tim, be sure to get in contact with me on Twitter. Send me your Dentacoin address, and we'll be sure to get that right over to you. I don't know if Dentacoin has an XRP pairing yet, but we'll be sure to expedite that payment. But he chooses 7, and if we open up our WordPad document again, 7, he's choosing Bitcoin again. He's choosing to take his $10,000 and turn it into 3.177 billion, and then lose 80% of that, which would be $2.5 billion, which would still be leaving you with a ton of money, especially if we go back to all-time highs. And that was the exciting thing that we talked about. First of all, guys, subscribe to the channel. I don't even know if subscriptions mean anything anymore, but click the freaking ads. Tell the advertisers that you support them supporting me, because if you click the ad, it earns me money, and only click the ad if it means something to you, which it does, because Google has that targeted ad. That's going to be an interesting thing to talk about. Don't leave the chat yet. I want to start this conversation. I want this to be the biggest comment that digital nomad investor, also in Thailand. Very cool. Litecoin. It was a joke. I don't think. Dallas, welcome. Yeah, honestly, congratulations, Tim. Really, I know you just said that you made your first couple of purchases, but this is going to be a fun part of the conversation to start here. Is what was I going to say? I lost track of what I was going to say. Oh no, bummer. Let's see that I bounced from here to there. What was it? What was it going to be? What was it going to be? Something. I forget. It was going to be something fun. M River. What is Litecoin? It's a dental coin. Maryland, 40 minutes from Washington. Nice. Okay, back on track. I lost my train of thought, but that's okay. And yeah, so it's exciting to see all of the profit that could come if you were to reach an all-time high. Okay. If we were to reach the all-time high again, which would be very exciting. Let's take a jump into Twitter here. Let's see what's going on in the Twitter world this morning. Let's see, what time is it? 6:58. We've been almost going for an hour, 47 minutes. I really do appreciate it, guys. Damn, I wish I remembered what that conversation was going to be. It was going to be fun. We were going to start commenting down below. What should the conversation be? It was going to be something very interactive. Damn, I wish I didn't forget. Anyway, that's a bummer. But yeah, Tim won. Maybe this will help me remember. 20%. Nope. I think it's gone. It's gone forever, guys. It's gone forever. All right. Jack the Rippler. We're ready to go live with Ripple by Q1 2019. Nice. Who is this saying this? Oh yeah, see, this is the same thing. And that's one of the cool things, guys, is Google Ads. Oh, yes. Ha! Thank you so much. Oh, I love that. You know what? That was the internet working out right there. Who is that? Johnny Waldner. That was sick. Who? Somebody else said it. M River said it. You guys are epic. You're right, Teresa, though. It's gone, honestly. Yo, that's the way the brain works. Legit, it was gone. If there was not you guys here to tell me that, I would have legit forgotten. It would have been just gone from my mind forever. Oh, too bad my brain can't be a blockchain. Is that the future? Am I going to be able to upload the entire blockchain onto my brain in the future, and then I'll be able to access all of the world's information instantly? What the heck did we just do? Do you think somebody's working on that, guys? Okay, that's going to be the conversation, is what ad plays for you? And pick the one that plays the most consistently and drop it in the comment section. I'm curious to see, guys, what Google ad picks for you. Exactly. Slap out. That's exactly the question right now. I want you guys to comment that. What advertisement does Google play for you, and why haven't you clicked it? And why don't you click it every single time? Obviously, they want you to click it. You should just click it, obviously. Tell me what they send to you, because it's going to be different, I believe, for every single one of you, for the most part. What ad does Google play for you? And in your mind, why would they be playing it? And can you even mention it? Because it did it for me on Grammarly, okay? And this is why I'm excited to hear what you guys say. Because I quickly did a search yesterday when I was doing my article on spell check, because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to spell properly. And so I was looking for a spell check to help me correct the words. I literally went on Google for a few minutes just to search. I searched spell check and I opened up a couple of different websites for 5 minutes. And within that 5 minutes, it had triggered that in Mir Barak. Okay, interesting. Robinhood, interesting. Forex trading. Oh, they want you guys to do some trading, huh? Wow, everybody's going to get trading stuff. Yeah, very, very, very interesting, guys. Very interesting. This is going to be a fun conversation, I think. So we're going to keep that conversation going for a minute and let some comments trickle in. XRP Research Center. Announcement. Send friend. A Ripple and XRapid production ready customer raises $1.7 million from MIT Media Lab, Barclays, the MasterCard Foundation, Ripple, Techstars, Mahindra Finance, 2020 Ventures, and 8 Decimal Capital. Very interesting. I hold the torch now. You do. You know what, CZ? You hold the torch in many ways, buddy. I don't think you realize it. I think you definitely. Trading stuff too. Good morning, Crypto Time. How you doing? I feel like Crypto Time, you got that New York. I see the Statue of Liberty in your thumbnail. So welcome. Man, you guys are hungry for that news. You guys are hungry for all of this stuff, which is very, very exciting. It's very important that you guys are so involved and invested in this. I mean, literally, guys. Trading stuff, trading stuff, trading stuff. Somebody comment down below an advertisement that comes in that's not about trading. You know, he's in a boring gated community about 3 kilometers from Jomtien. Where's Jomtien? Peter from Brazil. Yes, M River. We do want to get rich. Why does M River remind me of that song by Extreme, More Than Words? I don't have any idea. But it's like that one that starts with the drums. It's like... And it's like, saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. What is this? Vagabundo. Why do they want to hide that? I don't understand. If you think about it logically, crypto will either go to zero, can't happen, and be a memory, or once infrastructure is finished being created by the richest people in the world, it will blow past all-time highs. That's one of the interesting conversations, guys, and I'm interested to hear some comments that lead me into portions of conversations. If you guys have a question, drop it down below. Or if you have a statement like this that I can try to dissect, definitely say it down below. Okay? Read this again. If you think about it logically, crypto will either go to zero. At least XRP cannot go to zero. It cannot go to zero based on the fact that there is already exponential amounts of people that have died without access to their coins. There are coins stuck on the ether that cannot be transacted, that will never vanish. So it cannot go to zero, okay? And again, once infrastructure is finished being created by the richest people in the world, it will blow past all-time highs. If you believe that there's infrastructure being created, then you would have to assume, guys, that it will blow past all-time highs. Why does my nose itch so much this morning? What is going on? Okay, and this was the same conversation, and that's why, again, it's important for us to bring up, and I'll scroll back up here so that we see we'll see. This is my article from yesterday, guys. If you look at Facebook, from IPO, 5.7x, okay? Amazon, from IPO, 847x. If you believe that they're going to go back to their all-time high, which from where we're at now, back to their all-time high is only a 1.3x. Now, I understand that to some people that will seem like a lot of money, which it is to traditional investors, but what we're talking about is the evolution of the old system. This is the old system. This is the old system. This is the old system. All of these systems here need to evolve. They need to become a participating member of this system. Notice the difference in the numbers, okay? Now, we can see that some of the major poppers here, like Netflix and Amazon, they blew way harder than XRP, from what it looks like XRP or Litecoin. But they're still sitting at the top of their mountains, we are not at a point yet where they have regressed to a place where you should feel comfortable buying them. Unless you were a believer that Google or Netflix or Amazon or Facebook was going to be coming up with a new bit of technology or a new way to advance their old company through that system, through the way that it exists currently. And I don't necessarily believe that's possible. I think that all in all, it has to evolve. All in all, they will need to adopt this new style, this new idea of transacting business and messages and verification and validation and contracts and solutions and end-to-end transaction and cryptography and ILP and DLP and XRP and BTC and soon to be FCB and soon to be MZN. Okay, this is gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. Let's see what's going on here. Boom, the comments keep flying in, guys. I don't believe XRP will be used for retail purchases on a mass scale. I do believe it will be used for most all banking purchases. I believe that Bitcoin will still reign the markets retail. Interesting. I like that. I like that, Johnny. I think that's a very good comment. And I kind of line up with you there. I don't necessarily believe that XRP itself, unless a company is created that houses like a company like, what's it called? Omni. Companies like that are going to get built on Coil, that are going to utilize Codius and the distributed ledger technology that transacts in XRP, unless these solutions are created that transfers the value utilizing XRP, it will not happen. And that is true. Oh, M. Rivers taking some comments out. I wonder what you said. Maybe I can still see them on here. Oh, no, it says they're gone. Oh, well. Best beach in Pattaya. Pattaya? Where's that? Nice. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we're talking about drunk beaches. Once the IMF uses XRP for global liquidity through the central banks, XRP will go to triple digits 2020. You're calling triple digits 2020 digital nomad investor? Do you understand you'd probably be one of the richest men in Thailand if you owned any substantial amount of XRP and it went to triple digits? I mean, yeah, exactly. Kevin, 179. Even BitConnect is worth 65 cents. So, let's see. Let's see. I don't believe... Yeah, exactly. So, I won't use payment apps that don't include XRP. Very good. I like that, Ninja Warrior. Teresa, ARP? Is that ARP or ARP as in like the retirement thing? Is moving into the music world too. Oh, XRP. ARP. It will have use case that we can't even dream about. Yeah, we could dream about it because Tron's trying to do all that kind of stuff. That was one of the reasons that Tron was created, guys. Tron was created to be that. Christine Lagarde is now talking about Ripple by name in speeches. Amen. Thank you, Digital Nomad Investor. Danny Phoenix, I will be using NPXS app. I've never heard of that, but very well. Anyone have any red pills they want to drop? Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it is fun. And yeah, again, here we go. Digital Nomad. Once the IMF, you guys, if you're joining in, drop a comment down below. We're getting into chats now, baby. We're doing big time chat stuff here. Big time. Big time. Let's see. Let's see. Big time chat. What are we doing here? Oops. Now I'm going crazy. Now I'm losing control of the whole thing, guys. Making me lose my focus. Let's see. I'm starting to lose it. See, guys, if this channel had like 600 people in here trying to comment, literally I could not be having this conversation right now. It would just be like super nutty. It'd be like absolutely bonkers. Let's see. Beachhead 2020. Interesting. Tron to be used as a bridge between XRP and China. Tron to be used as a bridge between XRP and China? I don't think so. Tron to be used as a bridge between XRP and China. I had to repeat that a couple times to make sure that I got it right. Everyone here start wearing XRP BTC crypto apparel. It gets the word out and starts the convo with strangers who don't know about it. Who need mass adoption? Oh, we need mass adoption, and it has to start somewhere. Honestly, that's very true. And I made something that I want to offer for sale that I don't have, and I haven't actually finished making it yet, but there's going to be one product that I'm going to offer for sale, and I'm going to ship it anywhere in the world. So if you guys are excited to be one of the few people that have the opportunity to buy this one-of-a-kind item that I have created by hand, you'll be able to bid on that. Since I'm an auction kind of dude, you'll be able to bid on that. Somehow we'll either do an auction in the comment sections of one of the videos where you guys can start outbidding each other, and it will be a binding contract, so don't mess around. Don't tell me that you're gonna pay for like my Ferrari or something in for exchange for this thing, because I will come and collect my Ferrari. XRP will go to triple figures. We've had a couple people saying that this morning. Let's see what Theo's saying. It's like digital asset investor always says. It will be the asset class to swallow all asset classes because of tokenization of everything and making everything liquid. It forces the evolution of traditional system. It's very true. Noah Monty, welcome to the channel. Interesting to see how they implement XRP into the music industry. It's actually going to be quite easy, I would imagine, once they start to put things on the blockchain, and the blockchain can actually source out where some of these things are coming from, you know, and then require micro payments. I think micro payments is the direction that a lot of this stuff is going to go, especially in regards to paying out content providers. That's really the direction, is being able to pay out content providers. And it'd be about paying one person a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a payment for each and every time that their song is listened to, that their album is downloaded, and or there's interaction on their YouTube channel, or that you watch an advertisement from an advertiser. Money would instantaneously go. You wouldn't have to click an ad. You wouldn't have to participate. You could just watch the ad. The money would directly go to that person. NPXS app, Pundi X wallet. Digital Nomad Investor again. I chatted with Jim Rickards about 2 months ago. Really? How'd you do that? He said the IMF is making a hybrid financial instrument of the special drawing rights with a digital asset called an special drawing right through the central banks. Focus, man. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. We should definitely stay focused. Tristan Slaber. Tron has nearly hit block 66 million. No, I don't know what block that is currently at. That means that they're getting close to the airdrop, guys, which means, I think that means that if you guys wanted to transfer into Tron, now would be the time to transfer into Tron, based on what Tristan is saying, because their airdrop gets locked in at that 66 block, and they're at the 65.99 block. So at 66 block, they're going to be, I'm not confirming this, guys. These are beautiful comments. Drop the comments, guys. We're going through this chat. I think this is going to be chat-centric today. And I think that once you hit this block, I think they're going to be locking in the airdrop for the BTT token, which is going to be the biggest airdrop of BTT that they offer through the Tron platform, and through the cross-pollination with BTT, and the airdrops that they're going to be doing for Tron holders from now going forward, which means I don't know exactly how long, maybe someone can tell us in the comments, how long you have to hold your Tron in order for the airdrop to be captured. Maybe you have to wait for the block to close, or if the block just has to open in order for your airdrop to be validated. Let's see, Emery, it would be the other way around. XRP as a bridge to Tron. Yeah, I agree with that. XRP as a bridge to everything, hopefully. Thanks for the water, guys. Beachhead 2020 will be on XRP Virtual Reality World. Nice hash login. Thank you very much for the comment. I really do appreciate it. Dan Phoenix, back again. Big strong. If I bought TRX now, would I still get the airdrop today? I don't know if the airdrop would even be today. It says if you bought in the next 30 minutes, so it kind of sounds like the Tron airdrop. Did we really just get a $5 chat? No way. Honestly, thank you, Johnny. That's like the coolest thing ever, guys. Sick. Thank you so much. That's epic. I appreciate the time and effort you put into your videos, my friend. I have to get back to work now. Thank you very much. Again, like I said, dude, I'm turning you guys into my bosses. If there's a way to make this channel profitable and for me to commit, I would literally sit here all day long and we could do these live streams and we could get this information out to you guys. But this is an amazing. So really, Johnny, I really honestly very, very much appreciate it. Is Tim here? Hey, Tim, you won, dude. You're the only one that did it. You won, bro. Coin on the way. Just kidding, man. Please explain Backed. Is it an exchange that we can use? First of all, no. Backed isn't even open yet. And I don't know that it's going to be open for a little while, dude. Honestly, congratulations, Tim. And thank you very much again, Johnny, for the $5 super chat. That's really super cool. I mean, anything like that, guys, is seriously like one of the most epic things. And it didn't make a noise or like pop open some like streamer banners or whatever, but we got it, guys. We got it. It's gonna start to roll, and I really do appreciate it. 60 people in here. Definitely subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. We're trying to moon this, dude. Hit the like buttons. I really do appreciate it, guys. Let's get back into the chat. The chat is fun, man. You guys are smart. You guys are smart. Beachhead 2020. Again, I don't know what Beachhead is, man. Someone got to break that down for me. Beachhead. And again, so let's say we got to get the Tron thing going on. If you guys want to do a little Tron flip, I bet Tron is probably mooning right now. What's happening to Tron's price? Is Tron's price moving? Let's go to our heat list. Oh, let's get the heat map going on, guys. Let's see what's happening in our heat map. Where's Tron's? Got to be a little blip of green in here. No? Where is it? Tron right there, down 3%. So Tron's not mooning. Tron is not mooning right now, guys. Concert tickets. Ripple partnering with Binance. Concert tickets is another great thing. I mean, yeah, like I said, ecosystem driven. Everything's going to be ecosystem driven. If you can get into the position where your ecosystem is flowing, where everything that you're doing is pushing into a certain section or through a certain crypto, that's going to be it. That's going to be where your adoption starts. Adoption starts with one. It doesn't start with many. It starts with one. BTT BNB pump is going to do a 90 right about now. I don't know what that means, but I think that means it's going to be crazy. Which means there's going to be people going from BTT to BNB is what I would imagine. That might be one of the reasons that BNB is pumping so hard is because they did the BTT coin offering through BNB and through Tron. Bought an XRP t-shirt off eBay, was as well as a Ripple I Told You So t-shirt. I wear them all the time. You need more than 2 t-shirts if you're going to wear them all the time. Let's see. TRX may want to wait with the XRP shirt. By the way, Pundi X will airdrop 11% for the next 3 months. That's right, Tim. Okay, I'm behind here. Let's kind of crawl forward. That's right. Tim did win the contest. Congrats. I think Chico is right. Nice. You did win, dude. Please explain Backed. No. Again, where are we at? David, can you add tip op because I can't use super chat for some time? I don't even know what that is, but somebody had brought that up. What is that use? I don't know what that is, but yeah, we're gonna do it. If it's gonna help you be my boss a little bit better, for sure. If that's my next project, is figuring out how to add the tip bot, we'll definitely get that going on. Did my taxes on TurboTax, and it had a huge category. Yeah, we knew that. Had a huge category on the main page. We saw something about this the other day. Most of the mainstream public doesn't even know anything about Bitcoin or crypto, and that's what we said the other day. The way that I see it, the way that I see it happening will be like if you took the Pokemon craze, combined the trading stocks on your phone. It's not moving. Jungle Bunny. Why are they holding Jungle Bunny? If Binance goes tits out there, because you put the word tits. If Binance goes tits up because of the Tron scan, the entire market is screwed. Oh, yeah, for sure. But I was kind of trying to do the math the other day, and it would be pretty minimal unless Tron was to moon BTT and that all of the outstanding BTT was to take on a higher price, you know. that would be probably really troublesome for the Binance token. But the Binance token is not a stable coin. The Binance token is a free moving market token. So it'll have to move with the market if there happens to be a problem. Oh, Emery does think CKJ is in the chat. Yeah, right. Is that the real CKJ? Duck, 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 goose. Where's the goose? CKJ Crypto News. There's no way that's CKJ. I mean, Noah said what up. It must be CKJ. That's cool, man. I appreciate that. But Jungle Bunny, I'm glad you said that, because it's very interesting. If Binance goes tits up, then that would be a problem. But I think that would really be driving more into the. It'd be driving more into the real super scammy zone. And I tried a long time ago to take Tron out of the super scammy zone. You know, I tried to give Tron a little bit of credit and a little bit of validity. So, you know, that's right, Noah. Thanks for the confirmation. We got identity confirmation on you, CKJ, because we were about to start calling the scammer patrol. But welcome to the channel. I really do appreciate it. If you guys haven't had a chance yet, you can jump through and follow us on Twitter at RippleXRP Social. It's a very catchy name, I know. Start my morning with CKJ. That's right. What time does CKJ? What time does CKJ do? I hope I'm not running into CKJ's time, because that would be like, literally, guys, the way that I see the future of this is I see like myself creating a news organization that's going to have 24/7 content creators that are going to have specific time slots on my channel that are going to come in and do reporting at specific times during the day. And I think it's going to be super epic. I think it's going to be the coolest thing, because we've got people all over. CKJ, what's going on with the $2? That's sick. Honestly, thank you so much. I feel like we got to screenshot that. That's epic. Thank you so much for the $2. We made $7 on this stream. I've literally not made $7 ever before on this channel. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to make you guys my bosses. I want this channel to be my job. I really do appreciate it. CKJ, you are one of the pioneers. And they said it in the stream yesterday. Whose stream was I watching where they had brought it up? They had brought up CKJ coming through. I think it was, who was it? Brad. It was Brad Kimes. You came through into Brad's stream, and that's epic. You honestly, guys, I'm following all the lower subscriber count. The lower subscriber count guys like XRP Rainmaker, Cripzilla, Brad Kimes. I'm really trying to support this cryptocurrency community from the bottom up. Like I told you guys, I want to lead from the back. I want to push this thing forward. And if you guys know somebody that would be epic on the news channel that we're going to start, and what do you think the news channel should be called? Like I said, we're going to start, if we can start it. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it yet, guys. But I want to start a 24/7 news cycle. I want to start a 24/7 news channel that is fully wrapped around cryptocurrency. I want to have broadcasters around the world, different time zones, different things that different people like CKJ and like Alex. I want these people to literally be the I want them to be the anchors for this space. I mean, they already are on their own channels, which is super epic. I mean, it's literally the coolest thing. It's so amazing to see all the interaction that we get on these channels, you know. Yeah, that's right. Ari in Japan. This is what I'm, oh, dude, guys, my heart is kind of racing right now thinking about it. Jungle too. We would have to be able to pool this idea. We would have to be able to fund it somehow, because these people's time is worth money. Okay, these people have obligations and jobs and lives and money, you know, and it's such a great idea that if you guys can help me put the tracks to the train there, that would be very, very cool. And we can create time slots, and maybe we just start with the main time slots. We start with competing against mainstream news. That's what we got to do. We got to start to compete with the mainstream news. If we can put together an organization or a company that actually competes with MSNBC. I know, honestly, where's Susanna when you need her? That's funny. Love for crypto in the UK. We could start a full organization, guys. What's the platform that would house the availability for us to have a 24/7 live stream going on? where different content creators would be authorized to join into that live stream, right? To be able to join into that live stream at specific times. That's what we need to figure out. Whoa, here we go, guys. Well, we're flying today. Marcellus Brown, thank you so much. I've been with CKJ since 1,400 followers. Now I start following you about 3 weeks ago. I like your style, brother. Plus, I live in the Oakland Bay. Oakland Bay, what's going on? I love that. Hey, honestly, CKJ, busy man. I'm very sure of it because I can only tell you that I've got 52 people in this live stream and it flies. It like super flies. So I really appreciate it, guys. That once we're at 500 people in this channel, it's going to be like... It's going to be like nuts. So I really appreciate it. We're going to have to be like Brad Kimes. We're going to have to get ourselves a little Mrs. XRP over here to help us with this channel. Because, you know, once it gets to a CKJ or once it gets to an Alex or a digital investor or even, you know, up to a Brad Kimes size. I mean, Brad's like already like flying up there with 3,800 subscribers now. I mean, honestly, guys, Rainmaker, XRP Rainmaker is beautiful. Seriously. She is sexy, and she used to be a stripper. Did she? I don't know. Marcellus, that is the man. Marcellus, you are the man, guys. Everybody who joined in, I really do appreciate it this morning. You guys are epic. I'm like super rambling now because you guys are like, you know, it's like you guys are making it fun, you know. And Rainmaker does speak her mind, and I've tuned into a couple of Rainmaker's videos, and I like the way the message gets delivered. And one thing I don't know on these super chats is like I haven't actually gotten any of the money off of YouTube yet. You know, like I said, the money is not even like the money is the byproduct. It's kind of like you need the money to survive. You know, it's not like I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this for the fun and the passion and the love and the drive. You know, so Emery, have a good day. Definitely enjoy it. You're one of my bosses. Don't forget, you know, you're one of the Rippler effectors, and you definitely affect this market. Sometimes positive, sometimes negative, but that's okay. And Brad Kimes is awesome. Thank you guys all for joining in. Jungle Bunny, let's see. How's the Islamic problem in Sweden these days, Andreas? Interesting question. Very, very interesting question. All right, guys. You know what? Let's see what's going on. Let's jump back over. We're going to do an organic search. Let's do a organic cryptocurrency search. Oh, this is only searching in Yahoo Finance. So we got to go to Google again. Let's get to the Joogle. And let's do a cryptocurrency search. Let's see what's going on in the markets. See if we got any new news from when we started this. No, dude, it looks like everything is kind of the same. Kind of the same. Fire and lots of Berkeley researcher on the only way to fix cryptocurrency. What about cryptocurrency needs to be fixed, guys? Honestly. And in regards to like political issues, you know, I'm a very political person and I have no problem politically getting into some conversations, but we don't want to have political conversations that like really trigger people or upset people. It's not necessarily fun for everybody. So let's see. Come on, where's all the new news? You see, we got all of our things. We got all of our things open here. Let's jump on a Twitter and see what's going on. See if CKJ went live. See what's going on. Let's pop this thing to the top. XRP Connie. We love XRP Angel Connie. Who liked this comment by XRP Ranger Cove 175. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the cusp of something extraordinary. If you give in now, you will never forgive yourself. XRP is going to change the lives of billions of people. Stay true to your heart, as we all know where this is going. It's very, very true. Epic. Can we do hashtags? I'm still learning. Hashtag epic. Boom. And you see, we're participating in the world. Storia. Nice leggings. I feel like that person is not even wearing leggings. I bet that person is wearing a pair of green leggings and they're just doing it right over. What is this? Chuck Schumer. Oh, we got Chuck Schumer. Top Democratic leaders are explaining why we need to build the wall to stop illegal immigrants from coming into our country. Now that's controversial. Build the wall? Take down the wall. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I think that is going to do it for this morning. Let's get a little check back on the markets here. Let's go get a little check from CoinMarketCap and see how much farther they're pushing down XRP. They're pushing it down, guys. They're pushing it. They're pushing it. They're pushing it. Their objective is to keep XRP in the 3rd spot because Litecoin's not going to be getting 10 billion anytime soon. So, anyway, I really do appreciate you guys joining in. Still 42 of you watching right now. I hope you guys all have had a chance to subscribe. Unless we want to get back into the conversation here. Let's see if we can get these comments flying back in here. Let's see. Let's see. Forbes spreading FUD again, trying to claim Nostro Vostro is not cash sitting dormant. Nostro Vostro is not technically cash sitting dormant in that technical capacity, okay? Because no cash on any bank's books sits dormant. Banking systems are just basically they're virtual lending agencies, you know. Even if somebody has a Nostro Vostro account, the Nostro Vostros are continuously being cycled through, replenished and used and loaned and replenished and refilled. And the digital ledgers are continuously being refilled. That we know. We're still in the small percentage of people that know anything about cryptocurrency. That's a very interesting question. Let's go ahead and ask Google that. What percentage of people know about cryptocurrency?
According to CNBC.com, the most popular cryptocurrency is Bitcoin, with an estimated 5% of Americans owning some.
5%?
The share of Americans who own several other well-known digital coins underscores how far these currencies have to go. Less than 2% of Americans own Ethereum and less than 1% own Ripple, the survey found.
It just said own Ripple. Can someone contact Google and please have them change this? Please. Nobody owns Ripple. Who owns Ripple? I haven't had an opportunity to buy any Ripple yet. Ripple, the company, hasn't contacted me with my dividend statements yet. Jeez. This is the uphill battle that we face, guys. But now that we think about it, the powers that be, man, I can't believe we're putting this all together in this stream. The powers that be, guys, they're the ones that are controlling this. They're the ones that are doing this. They're the ones that don't want you to know that Ripple is XRP and that XRP is not Ripple. They're trying to confuse you. They want you to be like, what the hell? It's not Google. That's Google taking off of the most popular result is what it looks like. I don't think that's an advertisement. I think that's the popular result that pops in there. So that's Google going off their most popular result, which is a CNBC, which is a power that be, which is owned, I think, and controlled or manipulated by the government, which is exactly what I told you guys. They don't want you to know. They want you to be very confused about this. And they're going to continue to mislead you. They're going to continue to direct you in directions that take your eye off of the prize. And yes, Theocles, it is going to be Lambo time eventually. I'm not going for Lambo time. I've told you this before. I'm going for a 1999 Ferrari 355 Spider in red F1 with the paddle shifters. It's a reasonably attainable car. I think I'm going to have to stack my bags a little bit more in order to feel comfortable buying that. Unless it moons, you know, even if it's an accidental moon. But that's interesting to see. So they're claiming 5%, and this was in March 2018. So you can imagine that percentage probably has gone up. At least 10% in the developed world is what they're saying here. Ooh, that brings up another thing, hearing about Starbucks. We didn't get into this, but we'll try and make a whole video of this We'll make a whole video of this, guys. But Starbucks. How do you spell Starbucks? I don't go there that often. Starbucks. Isn't his name Michael? No. What's the guy's name? Howard Schultz. This is exciting, guys. This is exciting, okay? I thought of this the other day. I'm going to try and get up here so that the chat doesn't get lost. This is an organic brain roll here. Is that Howard Schultz, I think, is the former president or CEO of Starbucks. What is Starbucks doing? Oh my goodness. Okay, now this is the thing. I need you guys to pay attention. Please focus here, okay? I was literally about to sign off. I need you guys to focus. Focus right now. This is really important. Just type the word focus if you're focused right now, okay? This guy here, Howard Schultz is his name. Nice Jewish boy is what it looks like. And I don't know what his political background is. I don't know what his affiliation is. But it looks like he's a Democrat. And it looks like he is going to be challenging for the Democratic seat. Now, follow me. This is a theory here. We're running down a little bit of a CKJ rabbit hole, okay? He's going to be running for president of the United States of America. This is not John McAfee saying he's going to eat his member and he's going to run for president from the middle of the ocean because there's because he can get arrested, okay? No. This is very important for us to understand, and I hope you guys have already pieced together what my mind pieced together when I heard about it. Because I already did that calculation, and it was like, boom. Not a financial calculation. This is an actuality calculation. Starbucks partnering with Bakkt. Bakkt being partnered with cryptocurrency. Starbucks partnering with cryptocurrency. Howard Schultz, the former president or CEO of Starbucks, possibly being a driving... Ooh, shoot. Okay, there it is. Possibly being a driving factor between... Oh, there he is. Let's see what it says, guys. This is important. We're doing... Look, we got a tip from CKJ today, so we're doing some CKJ type of research right now, okay? Howard Schultz was the president or CEO of Starbucks. Now, let's get to an article that's a little bit older. Here we go. Has not unveiled a new cryptocurrency call. Let's see. Starbucks rambles about Bitcoin earnings. Look, the farther back you get. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Okay, here we can get into some negative information here. Starbucks chairman, big on cryptocurrency, just maybe not Bitcoin. Maybe not Bitcoin, guys. It might not be Bitcoin. Because Bakkt is going to have the ability to work with any of the cryptocurrencies that it authorizes through their transaction. This, guys, could possibly be huge. Okay? CoinDesk. Okay, let's click on CoinDesk and see what they say. Can you guys see this? Okay, you can see this, right? Okay. Let's see. Let's move it over a little bit just to make sure you can see the whole article, okay? Thank you. 52 people watching. Pay attention. Ex-Starbucks CEO and presidential hopeful Howard Schultz is a cryptocurrency fan. I didn't see this. This is organic, but obviously I'm not too smart because somebody had thought of it before me. At least one U.S. presidential candidate thinks cryptocurrency might be widely used in the future. Starbucks chairman emeritus and former CEO Howard Schultz announced Sunday that he was considering making a run for the highest office in the U.S. Has previously said that he sees cryptocurrencies as a future part of cashless digital economy, though he did not see Bitcoin as a legitimate cryptocurrency. Do you guys see what's happening here? Do you guys understand what's going on? Oh, I hope you do. I really hope you do. Starbucks chairman, guys, is going to be running for president of the United States. If you don't believe that at some point that's going to have some type of advantage for us, you're incorrect. You're incorrect. The former CEO of the popular coffee chain discussed cryptocurrencies and blockchain during a quarterly earnings conference call in January 2018. January, what was happening in January 2018? Bull run was dying. Telling investors that while he does not see Bitcoin becoming a widely used currency because Bitcoin was dying at the time, falling because it had already hit its pivotal peak and it already started to fall off the top. Telling investors that he does not see Bitcoin becoming a widely used currency. He does think that the underlying blockchain technology has numerous potential uses, in particular with helping his community his company transition to new payment methods. Schultz went so far at the time as to mention that cryptocurrencies would be incorporated into the company's long-term digital payment strategy. Now we've got to incorporate that into the long-term digital strategy of the world, because it's already happening around the world. Dash is already succeeding in Venezuela. Bitcoin is becoming more prevalent every day in countries where your currency is being manipulated. First of all, every currency is manipulated, whether or not it exists on the blockchain or not. If you don't think that there's enough whales out there to smash a price or raise a price, then you're wrong, guys. Man, this is a strong stream this morning, guys. We're going strong. What time is it? I keep it on this time because I gotta go. We haven't made enough money to quit the job yet. How do I know how to spell focused. Just have big thumbs. Go ahead with those big thumbs. Don't worry about how to spell. That's why Grammarly is starting to have advertisements on my YouTube videos that I watch, because I quickly searched Token Taxonomy Act will do for XRP if Trump passes this by the 15th. By the 15th possible bull run. Exactly. That's those big thumbs hitting. Keep those thumbs tapping, Tim. You got those $30 thumbs this morning, big dog. $30 Litecoin thumbs. Litecoin's getting a big plug on this stream. Don't buy Litecoin. I mean, I don't know. Buy Litecoin if you want. I don't really care. So this is something very big to see, guys. Very big, that there's presidential hopefuls, and what's going to end up happening, and then the theory, and hang on, because the theory, I didn't even tell you this yet, but he might be running as an independent. Let's see, what is this? That's a 14-minute video. Okay, so this was the big thing, guys, here, is whether or not Howard Schultz was going to be running as an independent. If he felt like he wasn't going to be getting the type of support that he needed through the Democratic platform, first of all, he's wealthy and he could do it on his own. He could go out there and run for president on the independent platform, which the Democratic side is basically trying to say that if he does this, he's going to split the base. And this is what everybody was saying about President Trump when President Trump was running for office, is that President Trump was going to split the base of the Republican voters because of the fact that he would be running on an independent platform if he did not get the Republican nomination for president in 2016. Which he ultimately ended up getting, and he ran as the Republican candidate. But I don't know what this is going to do to the Democratic Party. The fact that they're already saying this, that they're already forecasting this as a possibility that Schultz runs as an independent before it even gets into the real portion of that conversation of whether or not he's even actually going to be running and whether or not it's going to be on the Democratic Party or not. That will be the second part of the conversation. But I only see it as positive that Howard Schultz, a supporter of cryptocurrencies in and of itself and blockchain technology, is going to be running for the president of the United States. I think, guys, that it's going to be... Let's see what Theo says, something funny. Let's see what Danny said. I don't want to jump in line here, guys. I don't want to jump in line here. Crazy to think during the next bull run, we could potentially make more money per day passively than we make at work. It's true. Then the rest of our lives, then live the rest of our lives off the proceeds. That you have to be careful of, Danny. And it's a fun comment that you made. It's a fun comment that you made. Crazy to think that the next bull run, we could potentially make more money per day passively than we make at work. Then live the rest of our lives off the proceeds. I believe you have to be willing and ready to act, because the bull run could come for a multitude of reasons. Just like the next bear market preceding that will come for a multitude of reasons, like i.e. depending on how high the bull run goes. If this bull run goes back, let's say, to just all-time highs and XRP gets back to $3 plus, 350, 360, 370. If it peaked out there and it started to slow down, this is where it's going to require you guys to actually answer the questions. Is if it slows down at 350 or 360 or 370 and you're watching your, where's our calculator at? And you're watching your $1,000 in XRP miraculously go up that high and you don't sell any of it, that would be 300 times 3. Yeah, it would be over 300x on your money. I think 30 cents to $3. No, 300. No, it'd be 30x on your money. I put in one too many zeros. A 30 times return on your money, and then you sit there and watch it start to like pause. If you think that any one of you are going to be sitting there and you're going to be able to look at your $1,000 portfolio that's now worth $30,000, if you think any one of you has the conviction to hold that cryptocurrency there without doing something with it, I think you're misleading yourself. If you're able to instantaneously turn $1,000 into, is it 100x? 10x? 30x? Everybody's giving different answers. No, it's not 10x, is it? 10x. Damn, that's way less than I was hoping for. Oh yeah, we did that. You see, guys, I'm stupid sometimes. I think we did that here. XRP, so it's 10.87 based on the calculations I did yesterday. How stupid am I? Ugh. See that, guys? We get excited, we get carried away. The money starts to flow in, you get a little sidetracked. Oh, so yeah, it would be a 10.8x from where we are today. Back. If you don't think that if you 10x your, if you don't think if you turned your thought, damn, that really changes everything. It makes my calculations seem really stupid, but that's okay. If you turned your $1,000 into 10 grand and you didn't think that you'd be turning any of that out or figuring a way to transfer any of that, that is you having ultimate conviction. That is you putting in money that you don't intend on utilizing or touching for quite a long time. And that is something to commend you on. Really. Let's see what Andrew's saying here. Oh, but somebody said Shane Ellis theory. I don't know who Shane Ellis is. I think the media is trying to portray digital assets in a way that most people won't understand their worth until it's too late. It's true. They're very much true, and you got it right too, Teresa. It's definitely true. Sweden is almost cashless, and I mentioned XRP to somebody there, and they said they want nothing to do with it. Yeah, that's, you know what, and that's going to be the thing, is if it gets to that position of adoption, you won't necessarily see it happen. You won't necessarily see all of the transactions that go down. It might just be something that's happening in the background. And maybe that's why the importance of being able to sell if your 1,000 goes to 10,000 to be able to take some profit out at that point is really important, because us getting back to that point, it could just literally be the FOMO that takes us back there and higher. If in the possibility that even what David Schwartz said, how David Schwartz is quoted saying that the higher the price of XRP, let's see if we can look that up. David Schwartz, the higher the XRP price, quote. Let's see. what this says. A higher price for XRP would help Ripple in several ways. Let's read this here. The most obvious benefit to Ripple of an increased price for XRP is that it increases the value of Ripple's XRP. Now, we know this. This means that Ripple has a greater ability to incentivize partners and liquidity. It also means that Ripple can raise more revenue by selling XRP. Indirectly, no, okay, I'm going to stop there and take a little read of that, okay, because this is really important for us to focus on, guys. Let's jump back into the chat. You guys keep this going. Let's keep this going. Don't have to go yet. The most obvious benefit to Ripple of increased price is Ripple. You see how they're referencing Ripple, 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 and XRP, everything, they're all correlated. Everything is correlated, and they're all about incentivizing their partners and the liquidity, and for that matter, the FOMO, okay? Indirectly, more value almost always means more liquidity and trade volume. XRP already has each of the characteristics needed to be a good intermediary asset, but it will be initially limited by the available liquidity. Greater liquidity will give Ripple more flexibility to target larger corridors. It's very true. The faster that we can grow the number of banks that wants to participate with Ripple, that wants to possibly transact through XRP, the larger the opportunity gets, the larger the client pool grows. So let's not think of it as each one of the banks is the client. Think of it as each one of the bank's clients is the clients, okay? So you and me are the clients. You and me are the end user from the top tier banks. Also, to some extent, Ripple's success is limited by the people's perception of Ripple's success. If you think that Ripple's payment technology is going to be the next big thing, you'll be willing to invest the money and resources needed to implement and deploy it. If you think Ripple is a scam, you're not going to integrate it or perhaps even look at it, whether it makes sense or not. XRP's price is seen as a measure of Ripple's success or likelihood of future successes. Very, 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 very true. It's totally limited by the perception of the users and by the people that support it, like myself and all of the content creators and the businesses, SBI, all of the companies that partnered with it. It's also important that it not be terribly expensive to hold XRP. A higher price will mean that a similarly sized sell will produce less volatility, so a higher price could mean a lower cost to hold XRP. So long as XRP's general price direction is up, the volatility can be hedged without much difficulty. It's very crucial, guys, to understand what David Schwartz is saying, and I believe that he wrote this. I'm not exactly sure where this came from, but it's very important, guys. If it is expensive to hold a cryptocurrency, if it is just as expensive to transact on the blockchain as it is to transact through a SWIFT or an ACH or a typical or conventional method of escrow and payment or clearing, if it's just as expensive, there will be no utility, there will be no use, there will be no reason for XRP's price to go up at all. That will literally just be something that came and went. It will just be one of those internet companies that was here today, gone tomorrow. So that's why he says that with a higher price, less XRP is required to transact each and every individual transaction. And so, yeah, Josh, very good comment right there, guys. Very good comment, guys. Look at, let's see, what did Ross say here? My mom, let's see what stay-at-home dad said. XP was just ruled not a security. I don't know. It was not specifically ruled not a security. Like I said, I brought that up earlier in the stream. If you guys are replaying this stream now, definitely start this thing over and watch it back because we've got a lot of information in this one. No, they were not deemed a security. It was more a general thing that came out qualifying what would be deemed a security, and that it said tokens that were utilized in an ecosystem, I believe, but I didn't read the document myself. Don't know who put it out. But tokens that were used in an ecosystem to transact business, but that were not sold as a piece of the business, or I don't know exactly, but no, it was not directly, like Danny said. We all know that it isn't a security. We do know that, but we haven't been told that. Crypto purists need to do their part. Buy it, spend it, gift it, learn about it, educate about it, and most of all, believe in it. Great comment. Am I allowed to, can I heart these comments? What can you do? Nothing. I can only hide it. Oh, I can make you a moderator. That's cool. I didn't know how to do the moderator thing. Let's see. Josh. I'm only going to sell to make back my initial investment was. I'm only going to sell to make back my initial investment was if it goes to $3. He's going to make back. So he's going to sell it when he's able to make back his investment. I think he's going to sell to make back what my initial investment was if it goes to $3. So when it goes to $3, he's going to sell to get back his initial investment. I don't want to be one of those people like the Rainmaker said about the guy and the 2 pizzas. Yeah, Rainmaker probably said that. That's an old time story. But you can be that guy. Don't be that guy on the back end. Let's go look up Pizza Guy. Let's go look up Pizza Guy. How do we get to Pizza Guy? Where's Google? Okay, Pizza Guy. We'll come back to David Schwartz. Let's look up the Google Pizza Guy. The reason why I say that it's okay, Bitcoin Pizza Guy. Okay, so let's read the little tag here. 8 years ago today, someone bought 2 pizzas with Bitcoin, now worth $82 million. Today is the Bitcoin Pizza Day. 8 years ago, on May 22nd, 2010, a programmer purchased 2 large Papa John's pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin, worth about $30 at the time. Understand, the reason in which why this guy went wrong, that would be like saying today that you wouldn't be willing to go out and make a purchase with your XRP of something large. That would be like me saying today that I'm not willing to send Tim some of my personal XRP because he won the contest yesterday. Stay-at-home dad right here. He won the contest. That would be like me saying that I don't feel comfortable or educated enough in this market to send my XRP to somebody. And do you want to know why I'm not afraid to do that? Because I have the educated opportunity to buy it back 5 seconds later. And if you're buying a pizza, that's kind of leisurely. If you're out having a pizza at Papa John's, you know, that's a leisurely purchase. If you're making a leisurely purchase and you're going to make that purchase using your cryptocurrency, buy the cryptocurrency back. You're going to basically be living a life where you're earning money, you're earning an income to put that income into blockchain or into cryptocurrency. That will be the objective, is to spend your cryptocurrency. Use it or lose it. It's kind of like vacation hours. Use it or lose it. But you're not going to lose it, but you will lose the opportunity at convincing yourself that it's appropriate to get into the market. If you can't actually, obviously you can't financially go take your paycheck and go put it into a blockchain account and then utilize blockchain for every single one of your payments. You can't do it yet. It doesn't work like that yet. But what you can do is you can start to prepare for that moment, and you can start to push every extra dollar that you have and every opportunity that you have to make a purchase on blockchain. Make that purchase. Go buy your $82 million worth of pizza. Go buy your $82 million worth of pizza today with all of your XRP. Go out today and go buy your brand new car if that's what you were going to do. If you were going to go buy a brand new car today, go buy your brand new car with all of your XRP. As long as you have the ability to buy it all back. As long as you have the know-how and the fortitude to not be doing it to get out. The question is, Did the programmer sell his Bitcoin because he was afraid that his investment was going to go to nothing? Or did he sell his Bitcoin because he was excited about the future? But yet he forgot that he was excited about the future shortly after he had a food coma from the pizza. And he forgot to buy back his 10,000 Bitcoin. That's the question. If you went out and bought a pizza today, I mean, how much would a pizza cost you? You know, a pizza's what? A pizza's $10. Oh, here I go trying to do some math again. I just messed up my math a second ago. You're trying to buy a pizza's $10, and XRP is 30 cents. It's going to take you 300 XRP? No, 30 XRP. 30? Yeah, like 35, 33 XRP to buy that or something, whatever. If you can't buy back that XRP immediately, then yeah, you're not in the position yet of going full on into cryptocurrency. First of all, you can't buy everything with crypto, and that's what we said earlier. Whew. All right, guys, running out of breath here. I really do appreciate it. 41 of you guys. Hey, like I said, I'm gonna stop the live stream, and I always like to do this, guys. If there's any ads that pop up, definitely communicate with the advertisers on this channel. To everybody who dropped in some super chats today, I really do appreciate it. I was very appreciated that we got a drop in from CKJ today. That's very cool. And I'm going to end this because I feel like I'm probably running over other people's streams, and I don't want to do that. So thank you guys very much. Definitely share this video, subscribe, follow along on Twitter at RippleXRP Social. Congratulations again, guys, to stay-at-home dad Tim. Hit me up on Twitter, Tim. We'll get everything set up for your payment, and congratulations. You know, I want to do more challenges like that in the future, hopefully less complicated, hopefully with a little bit more involvement to the point where we could be giving away money, and just, you know, and just do this whole thing, man. We gotta keep it going. You know, we gotta keep it going, and we got so many amazing people in this channel. I mean, when I scroll through here and I just see some of your names, dude. Before I change the diaper, I want to tell you that my grandmother passed away last week, and unbeknownst to me, she and my grandpa left me a considerable amount of money, effectively 20 times my money. Wow. I'm very sorry for your loss, Tim. That's, you know, wow. Epic. For your loss, Tim, you know, I think that's... Donate it. I mean, I'm literally crying. That's how special this community is. Do you guys see what just happened? Here I was thinking that the challenge that I put out yesterday was specifically for the money, you know. Here I was thinking that you guys come here, you know. I'm not crying for the loss, Tim. I'm crying for the humanity, you know. It's not the loss. The loss isn't what's doing it. I'm sending my condolences for your loss. But the fact that you are as selfless as you are, and you're still willing to take your time out of your day and participate on my channel, and be involved in this space it's very important to me. So thank you very much, Tim. And yes, I will do that 100%. And if anybody wants to contribute to that, we'll put together as much money as we can, and I'll go make a donation on behalf of all of us. You know, so for sure, I'm matching Tim's 30, you know. So thank you guys very much for joining the live stream today. I'm glad we finally got to do a really, really big, long one. And thank you guys for joining. Please do share. Please do like. Please do subscribe. And we'll go live when we make that donation. So it'll be fun. And I'll hold you to the dinner once the moon shop happens. Thank you again for participating in yesterday's challenge. And we'll be doing many more in the future, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have an amazing and a beautiful and a blessed day. And Baruch Leinu Emet. I hope that Tim's relatives, rest in peace. And you know what, Tim? I hope you utilize that money in the right direction. I hope you don't squander what is going to be considered a beautiful opportunity for you to inspire the next generation of people. And, you know, take your story and take the life and the loss of your loved one and help it get out to the rest of the world, and let people know that your grandparents worked their entire life and you were able to, at one point in your life, take their investment and their hard-earned money, which is just a payment for their time, and put it into the next evolution of the financial world. Congratulations, Tim. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations to our XRP and crypto army. You guys are the best. It's been an amazing... Dude, okay, before I go, have you guys been here the whole time? 1 hour and 55 minutes. Who's been around the entire stream? Go ahead and comment down below. I want to know who the real bosses are. I want to know who. I'm going to make some moderators right now. I'm going to make some moderators. Even if you've been here for 70% of the stream, let me know. I'll make you a moderator instantly. Missed 25 minutes. Moderator. Let's go ahead. I don't know what that means, but you're a moderator. That's it. Bill, moderator. That's it. We're going to have boss moderators. Theo, you've been here. Moderator. Rexy. I don't think I heard from you, Rex. Moderator. We got to be careful adding all these moderators. I don't know who people are. I don't know what that means. Baby duties. We'll forgive you. I wonder what that means, guys. Let me know what it means to be a moderator in the channel here. XRP shill. Maybe that means that you guys can keep an eye on the chats while we do it. Oh, I could remove the moderator just like that. Don't cross me, buddy. That's right. I gotta make Teresa a moderator. For sure. Theo, we made you a moderator. Bill, did we get you? Nope. Bill, you're a moderator. Boom. We got real boss. Anybody who's a moderator now, I feel like... Oh, look, dude, it changes your name. That's tight. Okay, dope. No, does it? Yeah. Oh, watch. Once you comment again, ha! That's cool. You guys are bosses now. You guys got the little wrenches. But I think that requires you to share all of them, though. I'm sure you guys do, honestly. Your input is really, really appreciated. And yeah, well, that was the one little brush into moderation. So we don't like to do too much moderation here. Anyways, thank you guys. 1 hour, 58 minutes. Crazy time. Crazy day. Click on the ads. Support the channel. Support the advertisers. Follow us along on Twitter at RippleXRP Social. Thank you guys so much. That's right. Put up the strong hands, bro. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to tune into all the streams later. You're going to have Alex Cobb coming up. I'm sure you're going to have a beautiful, good, long stream from CKJ. DAI's probably put out a video in the time that I've been doing this stream. So, again, I really do appreciate it, guys. You're the best. Hope you guys all have a blessed day. We'll see you in the next episode. Drop by and say something on Twitter. I'm almost sure we've probably got to be at 100 now. I'm sure we are. Oh, you know what? Why am I not following David Schwartz? Why am I not following David Schwartz? Follow this character. How many followers we got on Twitter now? 104. This is what I'm saying, guys. 1 hour and 59 minutes. We got the 2-hour live stream going on. And we made some money today. I really do appreciate it, guys. While you're making money, I'm making money. Everything is blessed. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next stream. Blessed be with you. XRP to the moon.